And 3, 2, 1, we're live.
Hello, everybody. We are here. Hopefully, you can hear us okay. Let us know if there's any volume issues.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Facts on JW. I'm Anthony, and this is Casey. And today we're going to talk about our 1-year anniversary.
Yeah. Yep. It's been about a year since we started the channel.
Yep.
So we wanted to kind of talk about that. And I can't believe it's been a year already.
I know it don't seem like it. It went really quick.
Mm-hmm. And we want to say hello to everybody. Hello, Jay Mars and Sue.
I can't see, so you'll have to.
Do you have your glasses? Okay.
I got my glasses, but let me.
And let's see. Matthew.
Hey, Matthew.
Happy Thoughts. And the desert has water.
I like that name.
Yeah. And let's see. Anyone else? Butterfly Queen.
Mama Susan there somewhere. Who else?
I mentioned
Jane
her.
Spitfire.
Dallas.
Yeah.
And let's see.
JDG 1971. Oh, Time Will Pass. Hey, Time Will Pass.
Time will pass.
Grow. Hey, Grow. Dallas, everybody, man.
And what's this?
Where's Maverick?
JDG.
Yeah.
Hello.
1971.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then Grow, yeah. And SD. Happy anniversary. Oh, thank you.
Oh, it's Linus.
Monica.
Yeah.
Glorious Frozen Day from Holland, Michigan.
Oh, cool.
Not Holland. Holland, Michigan.
Stian? Oh, you said her.
Gotta throw that Michigan part in there.
Yeah, Michigan.
Of course, Holland's probably just as cold.
It could get worse. It could be in the UP.
UP?
Yeah, Upper Peninsula. That's a really cold part of Michigan.
Hello, Maverick. Maverick's here. No spring chicken. Yay. The Netherlands.
Happy Thoughts.
Oh, okay. JDG is in the Netherlands.
Oh, cool.
Wow. So that would be Holland.
Maverick.
Must be cold there.
You called? Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Yes. So it's just a good place for everybody to come on in here too and just chat to and be like, hey, how's it going?
And now we're going to present the award for the best dramatic actor of the year. The Jehovah's Witness governing body is Stephen Lett.
For 2025.
Yeah.
Okay, now why would you say he's the most dramatic?
Man, you can't get more dramatic with those face distortions and all that hand jive and geez, and his voice.
That's true. So he would be the most dramatic as of now. That could change later. And before him was although he's always had
Anthony Morris.
Yeah, Stephen Lett has always had crazy facial gestures, but Anthony Morris really is one of the most extreme. Our dog over here is like hacking.
The Satan's Witness goblin bigot. Yeah.
Yeah. But Anthony Morris would be like the one that was like probably one of the more extreme with his rules, like tight pants, Tony.
I love the match.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Like he was kind of harsh, like
No, hot dogs was the best one. Human hot dogs.
Would you say that Anthony Morris was just as mean as Nathan Knorr?
Yeah, Anthony, but Nathan Knorr had no reason. At least Tony Morris has a reason.
Yeah, see,
Tony he went through war and he was a medic. He saw all kinds of
horrible things in Vietnam War, but
horrific things.
I don't think Nathan Knorr ever served in the military, so he doesn't have an excuse for being cruel.
He was just an ass.
Yeah. So maybe who is the worst governing body member ever existed that was the most harsh, most cruel? My opinion, it was Nathan Knorr, because he's the one, even though you might think Rutherford, no, actually, Nathan Noor made it worse because he was the one
Oh, man.
who started the no birthdays and started the shunning policy and then no blood transfusions, and it just got harsher and harsher and harsher. And then of course we know during Raymond Franz's time, that was when Nathan Noor was in, and he was the one, Nathan Noor, that was the stickler for the bedroom rules as well, even though he
Willie
was
B.
single and never consummated his marriage with the woman that he did marry. Okay, so obviously he had issues.
I like this. Esty said, how does JW take Stephen Lett seriously? I agree with you. It's like,
Yep.
talks to you like you're a child.
Hello, Jenny. Jenny Perfume.
Oh, Jenny Perfume's here. All right.
Willie.
Oh, wait a minute.
The burnt hot dog
Maverick.
guy.
Brayson News Lett has been inducted into the farting preachers. I was so shocked to see him with Copeland. Oh, my Lord.
Yes.
Hey, friends, remember to push that. Oh,
Okay,
yes.
push
Push
the
that
thumbs
thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Hello, Jenny. Nathan Norris. Oh, yeah.
I think you're right, SG. He was very dangerous. That's a good point.
Yep.
Narcissistic and dangerous. I mean, he really was like so harsh.
Maverick thinks Rutherford's fraud was the worst governing body.
Okay, so Rutherford, in the sense, you're right, Maverick, because he's the one that kind of started it. He was the one that said, okay, guys, this now we're known as Jehovah's Witnesses in 1931. And by the way, Jesus did not die on a cross. He died on an upright stake. And let's do away with Christmas. So he was harsh in that sense. But Nathan took it to like another level of harshness when he started doing the shunning thing.
Yeah, and then he's the one that got the 1914 thing, too.
Nathan?
Yeah. Not Nathan, no, Rutherford.
Rutherford.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Yes. Because back then they were saying that everybody had the heavenly hope. And then there was too many people that had the heavenly hope, and it was overcrowding the 144,000 number. So we had to say, well, wait a second. The rest of you people don't get to go to heaven. You're going to stay right here on earth.
Well, they still believe the 1799 to 1874 or 1878 deal.
Back then.
Yep. And then they believed that all the way up until Rutherford changed it to 1914. Well, he just combined everything into 1914.
Yeah. Raymond Franz wrote The Crisis of Conscience. Frederick Franz was his uncle, who was also a leader of the governing body, one of the governing body members, in cahoots with Nathan Noor.
My opinion, I think Noor was the most harsh, but it's all stems from Rutherford. Yes, that is correct. If it wasn't for Rutherford, it wouldn't be where it is today. But Noor was so harsh and so much of a rule maker, and he demanded obedience. He demanded people follow blindly.
Hello, Cedric. CJ. He said, thank you for happy anniversary.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
1 year anniversary for us with the channel. And thank you, Butterfly Queen.
I enjoyed looking a little embarrassed explaining overlap of generation. Happy thoughts. I can see that.
Oh, you're right, Maverick. The anti-education culture. That's true, because that's kind of when he was talking about that too. And that was so that they could control people better. If they're not educated, then it's easier to control their minds. Dallas.
Gerald Windsor. Yeah, he did write a book called The Time Is at Hand. When Matthew 24 says, beware of anyone who says the time is at hand. Yeah.
What will the new doctrine change be? That's a good question. It's like they're always changing something. You can't even keep up constantly. It's a different religion than it was 100 years ago, for sure.
Pam W4T8D 4080. Oh, 4080.
Charles Gerard says that Russell wrote a book called The Time Is at Hand. When Matthew 24 says, beware of anyone who says the time is at hand. Wasn't he also, Russell said he was the angel crying out or something?
Yes, he did.
He said he was the angel
he was cried. The Laodicean messenger.
The Laodicean messenger.
Yeah.
He was that messenger.
His wife told him that, and he fell for it and said, "Oh yeah, you're right." And I think he was a little nutty too, but
yeah. Hi, Pam. Jeff.
Thank you. We're 1 year old.
We missed you last weekend.
Jeff, yeah.
Yes. Hey, Jeff.
You know, Jeff, that's a good thing. It says a different religion than it was 20 years ago. Think about people that has left and been gone 15 or 20 years, and they come back right now and start talking to Jehovah's Witnesses. What are they thinking? Has anybody ever thought about that? If they've been gone that, even you've been gone just what, 7, 8 years? Yeah. And look how much it's changed just that little short period.
Because
it's crazy.
When I left, they were still, no beards was allowed. The dress code was enforced. No higher education. There was no toasting. It was still called disfellowshipped and not removed. And you couldn't say hello to a disfellowship person at the Kingdom Hall.
Couldn't greet them at all.
Now. Right, at all, period. And
no
now
toasting.
You can. Yeah, I just mentioned that. And then what's the other changes?
College. You can go to college.
Right. I mentioned that.
But that's a self-conscious, it's what you feel about it, which basically is trying to make you guilt you into not going. Pretty slick.
It's
I like
a conscientious matter,
Yeah.
By the way, I mean, this is what gets annoying because it's like they'll say things and word
no counting time.
Oh yeah, no counting time. That was still counting time before. When I was in 2017 and 18, we were still counting time. We were doing all these things, and now none of that is true. And the thing I noticed too is like whenever they're making changes to their doctrine like this, even if it's little things, they word it in a way that's confusing. They'll be like, should we do this and this? Could it be such and such? Perhaps such and such.
Perhaps, yeah.
And I'm like, just tell us yes or no on this. And I'm like, well,
no. Maybe. And the governing body has decided, or what is it?
The governing body has decided whatever.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, they'll say something like, well, perhaps, and should we, and like question mark. But then at the same time, it's like they say it in a way that you shouldn't do such and such. But then at the same time, they're saying, but we're not going to tell you that, so it confuses people into thinking they shouldn't be doing something. And then that way later on, they can be like, well, we never said that. Because it was like maybe a question mark,
Jenny, that is so nuts. She says, one JW said to me, it's so much more loving now. They would agree. It was not loving. Well, it's not loving now. It's reworded. It's an illusion. Loving, it's all an illusion to sell.
Thank you for time will pass.
But good point, Jenny. I like that.
Yeah.
Man, because obviously it must have really been bad before.
Oh, Dallas's birthday is tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Dallas.
Yeah.
Everybody
happy birthday.
Dallas, happy birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday, Dallas. Yeah, you're right, Esty. It's a different religion from the 1970s for sure.
Yeah.
Because I know I've told things to my sister and she hasn't done research and stuff, but I've told her, I keep her up to date. And she's like, wow, that's not what they used to ever say. She said they were so harsh back in the 70s and 80s. They were really harsh, because they were still under the Nor influence,
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say that they're more loving, now, but maybe they're trying to be a little bit more tolerant, like minor things like, well, this fellowship people, you can go up to them and say hello at the Kingdom Hall. Like,
oh my God,
that's some big change,
Maverick. I mean, what he says, it's over. Pioneers stop counting time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're still counting time.
It's over.
The current, and that's another thing that keeps changing. How many hours you need to count. Currently, regular pioneers, it's only 50. And for auxiliary, it's 30. When I was in, it was regular pioneers, it was 90. And then they moved it down to 70. And now it's 50. They keep lowering it and lowering it. And then when I was in Auxiliary Pioneer, it was 60. And then while it was in it, they changed it to 50, I think. But now it's even less. So
yeah, Jeff, that's a good point. He was like, Maverick Pioneers, he's being joking, but it's funny. And it makes a point because Maverick Pioneers will stop counting time. Mm-hmm. They'll say, if conscience allows you to say you're pioneering, then they'll count you as one. So conscious, they love that conscious because they're playing with you and they guilt you in to continue, man. You'll crack down even harder. Yes, I'm counting my time because I know that's what Jehovah wants. Conscious, yeah, it's manipulation.
Yeah. And hello, Stan. They stopped counting time. That way they don't have to explain the crappy figures. That's true. Because like getting the data from Jehovah's Witnesses and how many actual active ones are in there. No
spring chicken?
It's probably about impossible because they're going to count the disfellowship ones and the inactive ones too. So you don't really know how many are actually actively going and believing. And also think about all the PMOs that are in that they don't even know aren't believing. So how many are believing Jehovah's Witnesses currently? That's a mystery.
If C.T. Russell was involved in CSA and was the foundation, you understand CSA is rampant today. That is true, CJ. Cedric.
Yep. Javier. Hello, Javier. Some people will never wake up to the reality that it's all about control.
Yep.
Belief is whatever you want to believe, but the truth never changes. What does change are the lies. That's true.
I left in the early 80s and tried to go back in the mid 90s. I did not find it less harsh. I was just on the fringe looking in. Okay. That was no spring chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Esty.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. RC Kim, when I was saying perhaps and all that, it would be reasonable to conclude. Yeah. Or true. They do. They put in all these word games. So
yeah,
that way it frees them up from the responsibility of changing it later.
Dallas. I love chicken. Lioness?
Oh.
ST Lioness? Hey.
You said this already, right? That if your conscience allows you to say you're pioneering, then they'll count you as one.
Yeah. Let's just manipulate you into it. Make you feel all guilty where you'll just work harder.
And maybe that could be the new light is that pioneers will no longer need to count time.
Obey if it don't make sense. Oh, my Lord, yes. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, yeah, that exactly. In fact, I have a whole list.
That's Jenny. Thanks, Jenny.
I'd love to pull up them actually saying it. But a lot of this stuff is just found in the Watchtowers and stuff, So let's see. We'll start with the first one. Let me just go here. Okay, the first lies is maybe we can play a game on this, huh? Name a lie. Name one of the. Let's just say, name a lie that is an old lie that happened a long time ago. You can name one, of when lies that the organization has said that is proven false. So if anybody wants to share.
Name just one?
Just one for now.
Okay.
For now, because we gotta,
I got about 10 in my head, but let's let everybody else go.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Yes. Happy thoughts. Millions now living will never die. In 1914, that's when I was thinking of. 1914.
Maverick, you're moving slow. 1914.
Oh, Cedric said it's first. First lie is that they are the truth.
First lie is that they are the truth. That's
stay alive
true.
till 75. That's a good one, Javier. The New Bible.
1914.
The New World Translation. 1919 proves we had God's blessing.
Oh, that's wow. So okay.
1919 BS.
Yeah, 3.5 years. Get that one.
It's actually 5. 4.5 to 5.
4.5.
4.5. Okay, excuse me. But still, they're missing a whole year.
Yeah, the conclusion of the system was 1799.
Oh.
Yeah, that is correct.
That's the original one.
My answer is the list. That's true.
Yeah, so I have, okay, the end will come in.
Oh, stay alive to 75. Good one, Linus.
Yes. 1914, taught as the end of this system of things when nothing happened. And then, of course, 1925, millions now living will never die, right? And that was the year the return of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and the faithful prophets of old would come. Did it happen? Nope. And then we have 1975. That would imply the end based on 6,000 years of human history. And then, of course, nothing happened. 607, you're right, Maverick. That's another great one. But which doesn't add up to 1914, right?
1925? That's a good one.
Yeah, I just mentioned it.
Oh, did you?
Yep. Okay, Matthew has one. Watchtower, January 1st, page 12, paragraph 8. This is a lie.
1989.
All right, let's look it up. Okay. A lie that was written in their
So I guess that would be January
heretical articles
1st through 15th.
Jehovah's Witnesses are heretics. They really are. Okay. So we're going to do
the answer. Are you making us look it up?
No, I will do it for you. Okay, page 12.
Whoops. Okay, who am I going to pass the mic to?
It's not hooked up. And you said paragraph 8, right?
There we go.
Okay. All right, let's see. Well, I got to read it now first. Okay. It says here, about 47 to 48 CE, God through Holy Spirit indicated a decisive move for the expansion of the missionary work. The record at Acts tells us the Holy Spirit said, "Of all persons, set Barnabas and Saul apart for me for the work to which I have called them." Accordingly, these men sent out by the Holy Spirit went down to Seleucia, the seaport of Syrian, and from there they sailed away to Cyprus. How thrilling that must have been for Paul and Barnabas sailing to their first foreign assignment. The Apostle Paul was spearheading the Christian missionary activity. He was also laying a foundation for a work that would be completed in our day. So is that the paragraph you're talking about, Matthew?
Yeah, the Apostle Paul. I mean, that's really...
So supposedly this missionary work has to do with Jehovah's Witnesses in modern time. Okay. Yes. Of course, it's all about us, right? Well, they were talking
the Cedar Point, Ohio convention was
later.
prophesied in the book of Revelation. Oh, my jeez. Yeah, that's
So what now? Oh, you're right, Javier. God's name is not Jehovah.
Yes.
You're right. You're right. Actually, we saw something on a YouTube channel. It wasn't an Exjw one.
And then you can watch some...
it was explaining the whole...
Jewish professors talking about it as well. It was a Spanish monk come up with it, and he took the name Yahweh and the name Adonai, blended them together, and come up with the name, which is
Jehovah.
Yeah, Heva, and they Yahweh translated originally. It now into Yahweh.
But you're not going to find
Yahweh and now Yahweh.
You're not going to have any Jehovah's Witnesses say, "Okay, we're okay with the name Yahweh."
Well, they know it. There is a article. Let's see. I'll give it to you real quick. Oh, the divine name in. Let's see.
So you can look that up. Rutherford in 1918 actually said that God was not pleased with them, withdrew His Holy Spirit. So He used God's Spirit or fallen angels.
Oh, there it is.
It used to say how exciting it should be for Paul and Barnabas to travel by boat for their first appointment to a foreign country. The Apostle Paul then pioneered the Christian missionary work.
The Divine Name in Latter Times Watchtower online library. You can look it up, and they tell you there they know that the name Jehovah is not correct, but it's the best they have. And if they know it's not correct, how can it be God's name?
Right.
I mean, they admit it right there. It's freaking crazy Australian guy. Looks like Humpty Dumpty.
I don't know.
Oh, good Lord.
Can I fix your glasses? They're like dirty.
They're fine. What's the Australian guy's? Jeffrey Jackson.
Okay. Oh, okay. Back to Matthew's comment about this paragraph that says the Apostle Paul was spearheading the Christian missionary activity and laying a foundation for our work that would be completed in our day. It used to say in our 20th century. So, see, they changed it. And even on, that was what, probably if you have a bound volume, you could go look up the original one.
No,
but they changed it to online. So that's another thing. If any of you have access to CD-ROMs, you should keep them before they change it again, because they'll just keep changing things.
The CD-ROMs are great if you got the older ones.
Yeah.
And you do somewhere. I've saw them before.
Yeah, I do have a couple. And I'll tell you, when I was asking for them years ago, they didn't want me to have it at first. They were like, I was like, what in the world? This is weird. You're like, what's the big deal? I couldn't understand it, but now I know why. Because they were like, well, we have to keep these things secret. We can only let so many people know about these CD-ROMs. And it took them like 3 months to send it to me. It's ridiculous. I was like, why is it taking so long? Did you find?
Oh, yeah, I found. I mean, it's Divine Name in Latter Times. Yeah, they admit. I told everybody about it, and they can see it. Just go to jw.org and Google, or search it. But by the way, it's getting hard to find things on there. They've got it to where they've taken away certain search words. You can still find the magazine, but it's really hard to find that particular article when you're looking for it.
Robert, what is the subject for today? We were just talking about like how they have changed things. And
our 1 year anniversary?
And our 1 year anniversary, yeah. Different words, different false prophecies. Paul, it says the youth book says self-exploration turns you gay. I know, I actually read an article in the Watchtower, I think it was, and it was like in the 80s, and it said that. It's silly.
Yeah, you're right, Jenny. That is actually correct.
Like
the I am.
So they changed that the end would come in the 20th century. Mm-hmm. In that article in the Watchtower. Of course they did, because now it's not happening in the 20th century. That passed. Oh, right. Mm-hmm. That's a good one. During or after peace and security cry. Yeah, because that was another thing that's changed, is they don't know when the cry of peace and security will happen. And then instant destruction is what they used to say, and now they're saying they're not sure if it would be instant destruction or not. So that's another new light. But this time they were honest and said they just didn't know the answer. But see, supposedly they knew the answer before.
Esther, is that the same Esther?
I don't know. Do you see Esty? Esther. Yeah. Hey, Esther.
Oh, where have you been? We've missed you.
Yeah. Hey, we hadn't seen you in a while. So glad to have Esther. You here. RTQ. She says
Esther's been a member for 6 months, a truth seeker. Oh, wow.
That's right. You have been, and really. Oh,
thank you, Esther.
There we go. Thank you so much for being a member for so long. A YouTube
we have missed member. You on here. You always had great comments, and we haven't saw you, so I hope everything's been going well.
Yes, we hope so.
Part of the fam.
And we are celebrating our 1 year for our channel.
Yep.
So thank you all for being a part of it. And we're growing leaps and bounds. Not just kidding. Hopefully.
Oh, you moved. That's right. You did move to South Carolina, so you're finally settled in. Good deal.
Yay.
I know moving, man, is like,
I know it takes a while to get moved and get settled. Oh, I hate moving.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody let Esther know we're glad to see her again. Jeff, good deal. So she's close by. She's not that far away now.
Oh, okay. Okay, here she goes. Awesome to see you all live. Congratulations on your 1 year anniversary. Thank you.
Mom's dream was to go to Hawaii.
Okay. Oh, wait. Here we go. Maverick shared a C.T. Russell 1895 quote that organization is solely unnecessary.
Yeah.
Wow. It's unnecessary.
But you know, the thing with Russell was he was a walking contradiction as well. Yeah. But he wasn't harsh. I mean, he would have been disfellowshipped within the blink of an eye. He'd have been kicked out. So he loved Christmas. Nadine. Oh, hey. God, everybody's here today.
Just email me back when you're ready to share your story.
Definitely.
Just come up with a time.
But Russell would have been kicked out, guys. He would have been long gone.
Well, he doesn't follow the same religion as Jehovah's Witnesses.
No, he was more
similar,
like the Russellites, or what was prior to them. I guess Jonas Wendell and Storrs, or no, Stetson. Yeah, George Stetson, and then George Storrs. But he would have been more like what they were teaching, which was the old Millerite stuff.
Yeah.
Because a lot of his stuff he took from the Millerites.
So when it comes to misquotes from Jehovah's Witnesses, we mentioned a few: 1975, 1925, 1914, and then the Matthew mentioned how they changed the words. The end will come in the 20th century. No, now it's in our day. Now they say things like, what is it?
No, go ahead. Somebody said they was talking about donations, and something just hit me that I heard where they're asking people for their tax refunds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there have been, I remember when we go to the midweek meeting, and there would be an entire article that was dedicated to well, thank you, Esther. Watchtower is doomed in 2026. It's definitely crumbling down. Praise God. And thank you so much. You are so kind.
Esther, you're so sweet.
Don't have to do that, but we really appreciate it. So much.
Just show up at the channel.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
But we're thankful, very thankful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Esther. So there was an entire article. All they would do is talk about different ways that you could donate money, and it would be like you could give your annuity away, or your IRA, or if you had land, or if there was some inheritance. I mean, it went through all of these different ways that you could donate. And it's just terrible. Like an entire article, like the whole meeting was just that stupid.
Oh, this is Beverly. She says happy birthday, and hey, Beverly. And she says happy birthday to Dallas.
Yep. C.T. Russell may have shares in the Miller Lite beer. Instead of the Millerites.
No, C.T. That would have been Rutherford. Guys, I watched a video, and I can't remember the name of the channel. It's two guys with the most intensive JW library you've ever seen behind them. And they have letters they've obtained and everything. And they had some from Fisher's wife that explained how Fisher was getting ready to blow the whistle on Rutherford for going to burlesque shows, taking his mistress with him, which is a little freaky.
Mm-hmm.
And guess who went with him? Macmillan.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So he had the goods. There was something about Macmillan he had on him, man.
Yeah. We have our suspicions, but we're not going to say what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Macmillan's who baptized him. Did you know that?
Oh, okay. Well, why wasn't he ever a
And then Franz baptized
Was
Noah.
he a governing body member, Macmillan?
I don't know. Was he? I think he might have been later, but he wouldn't.
He wasn't the president.
He wasn't part of the part of the board when Russell died, because Russell didn't trust him. Johnson or Johnston, whatever his name was, he point blank said he didn't trust him.
Tony Tight Pants new whiskey
they kicked
brand.
him out anyway while he was in Europe.
I like that. Tony Tight Pants whiskey. That's the name.
Yep.
That'd be a good one.
McEllen's.
Tony Tight Pants.
Yep.
Okay.
He drinks good scotch, so you got to give him that.
Okay, so here's another lie. Jehovah's organization has said, we've never predicted dates.
Yeah.
They would say things like that. In modern publications and court testimony, Watchtower claims Jehovah's Witnesses, in quotation, have never predicted a specific date for Armageddon. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, they have. If you count 1914, 1925, and 1975, for sure. Which contradicts their own literature, which repeatedly names years and told members to expect the end within them. Those publications still exist in their archives. So that's why you might want to get, if you haven't already, a CD-ROM or a bound volumes, so that way you can catch them in their lies. Maybe even show your friends and family who are Jehovah's Witnesses. Mm-hmm. This is what it says here. Look in their own literature. It's hard to wake people up, though, because of that cognitive dissonance that they have, and they'll make excuses for it. So you do have to be careful in how you do that.
Yes.
Bear in mind that the end of 1914 is not the date for the beginning, but for the end of the time of trouble. Zion's Watchtower, 1894.
I just read this like today. I think I've read it in the past, but I didn't remember it, but I just read it. Mm-hmm. Please check out the channel Exjw Analyzer for some additional really good research information on Foundation's Watchtower Bible and Tract Society through the ages, exposing the organization. There you go, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, the demonic translation.
Did you watch the Toni Morris call? Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay, that was in my to-do list. Thank you. I forgot about that. I will do that. I did have it in my feed. Do they have a new Bible? They got a new Bible in 2013. The New World Translation update in 2013. After surviving Y2K, I should have suspected the end wasn't coming. Yeah. Mm.
They're dumbing down all the literature. The next Bible they come out with will probably be a coloring book. That is true, Joe.
They carefully don't actually say Armageddon is coming in 1914. They just say everything else to implant it into your brain. Yeah.
No, he actually said Armageddon. He said the end.
The end, which would be the same.
Russell said the end was the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
In 1914?
Yeah. It would be the end, and it didn't happen.
Okay. But they won't say that.
There's a book that he printed, Thou Time Will Come, I think, or something like that. And then the Watchtower 1894, he said it in. There's a couple of publications he did say it in.
The demonic translation. Yeah. You know that my father could leave my inheritance and care of to the organization. Yeah. That's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
The way they're dumbing down all the literature, the next Bible they come out with will probably be a coloring book. Probably. My book of Bible stories. Simplified version. It's like they have the Watchtower, the simplified version for the Watchtower. I was like, what? Why do we need the simplified version of the Watchtower anyways? Is it that complicated? It's just, you know what it is? They talk in circles a lot, and so it confuses you. So they have to simplify it a little bit, I guess. I don't even know why. Like, why they feel like they need to simplify the Watchtower. Silly.
Let's see.
Thank you, Esther. We appreciate that.
What's that?
She enjoys our presentation. Yeah.
Oh,
and I've seen Exjw Analyzer. He is great at all of his stuff. I mean, the AI stuff going on. I got to learn that. I'm just, it's kind of hard to, because I have a full-time job, so it's hard to set aside time for everything. And then I got to learn new stuff because technology is always changing. So it's always something new you got to learn.
Yeah.
So hopefully with time I can. I think it's time for a new Bible for them. It's been a while. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's been like 13 years now. Because it came out in 2013. But I don't know. We'll see.
I think I need to redo my history of the Watchtower with AI.
Oh, that would be good. See, he did a history one too. Now,
and I use the Seventh-day Adventist stuff a lot.
Yeah.
Because they're not ashamed of their past. I mean, even though they know they've got a lot of stuff there, at least you can go to their library and find it all the way back to Miller.
And see, that's the thing. Jehovah's Witnesses took a lot of their information from the Seventh-day Adventists.
Right.
So apparently a lot of culty religions came from that, because we talked to a guy, we came on here one time from another cult, and it's called WMSCOG, and it stands for World Mission Society Church of God. And he said that they originated a lot of their teachings from the Seventh-day Adventists as well, even though their cult is an actual Korean cult, like from Korea. I guess.
Know who else come out of that?
Who?
Yeah, you remember that guy?
What, Seventh-day Adventist?
No, the guy in Waco, Texas.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He come from that. He come directly from Lou Barber's group.
He came from that guy in Waco, Texas, where everybody got killed and something. What was his name?
Daniel Koresh.
David Koresh, I think.
David Koresh. Yeah, that's it.
So he came from a knockoff group of the Seventh-day Adventists as well. So the Seventh-day Adventist stuff is like, I don't know what their deal is, but they seem to be creating a lot of cults out of it.
Well, Jonas Wendell, he was a lunatic too. And you'll see where Russell got a lot of his stuff from, because Jonas Wendell printed a book called Meat in Due Season. And he died. He printed it right before he died. He died in like 1874, I think. And you can get the reprint of it at Amazon.
Yeah.
It's a really good book if you read it. I got it. I think it's downstairs. It's not a very big book.
Which book?
Meat in Due Season by Jonas Wendell. You know that little thin book.
Yeah. New World Translation of the Holy Scriptures, Simplified Edition. That would be so funny. I mean, it's like they already tried to simplify it now, because they said, well, we're just making it in modern language and blah, blah, blah. Okay, I can appreciate that. But they changed it to mean something else other than what it says. And that's the problem. They insert the name Jehovah, where it's not talking about Jehovah. It's talking about Jesus in a lot of the scriptures that they say Jehovah. And then, of course, they say torture stake instead of cross and things like that. So it's not accurate. Let's see. Okay, Gerard, you said Thy Kingdom Come, 1911 edition. The deliverance of the saints must take place sometime before 1914 is manifest. 1911 edition. So, see, that's a good point, Gerard. And thank you for sharing that. The deliverance of the saints must take place before 1914. So that would mean that they would be thinking that the end, or at least they would be raptured, right, by 1914.
Yeah.
Because that's what I think Russell was thinking, that he was going to be raptured. but
Esther, I still want to share my story with KC. Sorry, I haven't set aside time to do that, but we will, God willing. Oh, thank you.
Okay. Well, whenever you're ready, there's no pressure.
Yeah.
And thank you.
We appreciate your hard work. Oh.
Yes, thank you. The new JW Bible, Colossians 1, verse 16, all other things. You're right. That's a good one, Esther. I'm sorry, Artsy Kim. So, yes, that's a good one because it says in the Bible, their Bible. Actually, John 1:1 is a good one too, because we all know that what the other Bibles say. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. And this one, it was in the beginning with God. All things came into existence through Him, and apart from Him, not even one thing came into existence. Okay, theirs says similar, other than they put the word was a God, but then they throw in the other part later where it says in all other things. So in the other Bibles don't say that. It just says all things, right? So it's just a way to throw you off.
Oh, that's a song.
It's like the end will come in 1914, but then change it to something like the end of Babylon the Great, and then advertise the kingdom. It's so true.
Here's something a lot of people don't know too, by the way.
Oh yeah, the New Light Overlapping Translation.
Many critics point out that the Watchtower Society explicitly condemns Spiritism and communicating with demons in a 1956 article, yet continued to use Johannes Graeber's translation without naming him until the 1980s as the contributor for the John 1:1. Sorry, guys. And then it says here, Graeber's 1937 translation of these verses reads, oh yeah, the Watchtower also refers to Graeber's work on subjects beyond John 1:1, including the account of the dead coming out of their graves at Jesus' death. Graeber's 1937 translation of these verses reads, tombs were laid open and many bodies were tossed.
Right,
yeah. Buried and were tossed upright. In this posture, they were projected from the graves and were seen by many who passed by the place going on their way back to the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
saw it through Graeber. They quote Graeber a lot. That's just two quotes from Graeber, but they quote him a lot.
Right. So then see that
a spirit medium and a Catholic priest.
Yeah. Well, his wife was a spirit medium.
Mm-hmm.
But he was no longer a Catholic priest. But they like using people to go along with what they want to believe and want you to believe. But see, that's not what any other Bible says.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, and all the other Bibles will say that these people came out of the grave like they were dead and they came alive. So that's, of course, Jehovah's Witnesses are like, no such thing. Hi, Esther. Thank you so much for your donation.
You're so sweet, dear.
I've forgotten how witty your members are. Oh goodness, these comments have me rolling. I know, it is so funny. Y'all are hilarious, and we have to remember to always laugh, because that, especially in this kind of culty stuff. I mean, of course, there's a lot of negative in there if you think about it. But then when you leave, you're just like, yay, I'm free. Even if you are being shunned. Like you're really in a way you're better off without that, because if you're in it, you're full of anxiety, your fear and guilt and obligations, and you don't have true friends in there anyways, because it's all tied to that religion that's not really a religion. It's just like made up nonsense.
Well, they quote Johannes Graeber multiple times in Aid to Bible Understanding.
Okay, that's right, because that was if you want to look that up, if you guys have access to
jw.org, just type in Johannes Graeber.
No, but the book.
Oh yeah,
it's Aid to Bible Understanding.
Do you have it?
Actually, no, it's one we borrowed from Bridget.
Oh, yeah.
But if we
Sister Fisker.
So yeah, it's basically the old version of the Reasoning from the Scriptures book. In that book, which was made in like 1965, it mentions this Johannes Graber, right? Is that the case?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I don't believe
they quote from him. They quote about the condition of the dead, that they were just stood upright. They wouldn't rose from the dead. They didn't go to town and preach. People from the town saw them. That's all quoted from Johannes Graber in his Bible.
The New World Translation Bible for Dummies.
I know.
Oh, that would be really funny. Oh,
I missed something. Jeannie Parpian was talking about friends with benefits. What is it?
Wicked
Sign me up, Jeannie. Deanne's. All right, I gotta go back and see this.
Dear friends, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God, because many false prophets have gone out into the world. I know it's like, hello, Jehovah's Witnesses, governing body members, hello.
Jay, let me look. Maybe page 1130. That's it, page 1133. You're right on time.
Shamracks. Hello.
In the Aid to Bible Understanding.
We have a Shamracks here. We have a new person, I think.
There you go,
hello?
Jay.
Hello, Shamracks.
Thank you, Katie. Katie Razzolatti.
Katie, and where is it again?
It's page 1133 in Aid to Bible Understanding. The only reason I knew that's because I've been reading it lately. So.
Oh, okay, very cool. So if anybody wants,
that was really good. She come up with that quick.
That was quick. I don't have that book. It's not in their Watchtower library, is it?
Yeah, it's in there. You can find it.
WatchtowerOnlineLibrary.org.
Not only is it in the Aid to Bible Understanding, it's in 3 or 4 Watchtower magazines that they quote that verse from Graber. But then there's like 6 other things they quote from Graber that's in the Watchtower.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. She says she thinks it's page 1133.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. So if anybody wants to look this up, they quote from Johannes Graber, the spirit medium.
Yeah, you're Maverick. That's the way the Bible actually reads. But what they're saying from the spirit medium, which supposedly spirit mediums are of Satan and all this, but yet they quote from one, and it's in their Bible.
Oh, did the scripture about the dead people coming out of the grave, did it say that they walked?
No, it said that they come upright. They didn't walk. Many passersby seen them.
Okay, that's what the original Bible says.
No. The original Bible says they got up and went to town and preached.
Okay, that's what the original Bible says. Yeah. The New World Translation
Many
just
people
says
saw
they stood up like zombies, I guess. Ah.
No, they didn't stand up. It's like the earth spewed them up, and they was upright. Yeah, but they were dead.
Like, okay. And other people saw, oh, wow. And then they went and preached and said, look, these dead bodies. They're just standing there. That's what Jehovah's Witnesses version would say.
Esther says she remembers all these books in her parents' home.
Yeah. Hi, Jay. You have the Aid to Bible Understanding? Okay, you need to go look up that page 1133 and tell us if Johannes Graber is quoted in there.
Yes, he's quoted.
Okay. Very cool.
I can look it up on jw.org. I just looked at it the other day.
I didn't know this. 11 is the most occult number to them, as well as 33 being it, because they do numerology. Wow.
Yes.
That's kind of creepy.
Bitter winter. Yes, it is. Who represents them in the courts? The Bible should be there. Can't see for that. Only representation, but they fought. It's moving too quick. They fought and take a stand against Rome 13 or Rome 13. Oh, Romans 13, I assume, which they purport to support.
So,
thanks, happy thoughts. What
Javier?
1133.
Javier thinks I look like Rhea Seahorn. I didn't know who that was. That's her. Rhea Seahorn.
Oh, cool.
From? American.
Yeah, you do kind of.
Well, interesting. I don't even know who this lady is. But she is.
Question for readers. The Watchtower announces Jehovah's Kingdom 1983. Why in recent years has the Watchtower not made us use of the translation by the former Catholic priest Johannes Graber? Do what? Oh yeah, I did read this. I did read it. Show announces Jehovah's Kingdom 1983. Why? And yeah, it does.
What and where?
Has down here. Keep going on down, on down, on down. Right there.
Okay. Question from yours, Gerard. Okay, you're reading it. Oh,
you go ahead.
Oh, Watchtower. Okay, 1983. Why in recent years has the Watchtower not made use of the translation by the former Catholic priest Johannes Graber?
Yeah, and they did
why?
like multiple times.
Why have we not used this?
That's hilarious that they put that in there. I guess trying to play damage control.
Right.
But then they quote him again later on. So it's kind of crazy.
He was a spirit medium. Excuse me.
Yeah.
That's why we don't use him anymore. But,
Yeah, Graber butchered John 1:1. He did.
Yeah, that's where they get that from. Because they like to find people that will go along with what they want the Bible to say.
Oh yeah, like they quote this Jewish
You okay, Coco?
professor. I forget his name. Bear, I think, something. But then if you look, you'll find like 10 different professors, University of Israel, that say opposite what this one said. It's crazy.
Yeah. What are they doing having an association with someone with fangs?
Where's that? I missed it.
Oh, I'm just happy thoughts.
Happy thoughts.
You mean like the spirit medium guy? Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's RC Kim said something before. Bitter Winter, aka the one who had a society called the Vampire Society or something like that. That is who they picked to represent them.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
Why would they be? Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Well, let me just say they are definitely against vampires and witches and werewolves and all that. So I'm surprised that they would even have something to do with that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Jeff says they're going to announce that they've been using the beta version of Jehovah's Witnesses. The official final version shall be released very soon.
Huh.
How do you know this?
Well, Jeff got inside information, evidently.
Okay. So there's a new beta version of, we're talking about like jw.org?
They probably announced it.
I didn't hear that. Are we talking about when the website? The official final version of what? The website? When you see?
Maybe some of their books or something?
I don't know, but maybe elaborate if you're able to.
Unavailable.
Oh.
What?
It was a joke.
Oh.
Sorry. The beta version is a joke. Like they never got it right.
Oh.
Sorry about that. We're a little slow over here. Oh, yes.
I get it now.
What new light do you have, Jeff?
Oh.
Okay, so Dallas, it's your birthday tomorrow. He says, I like a large, memorable birthday party with St. Louis style pizza, soft drinks, iced tea, and one of my favorite cakes with ice cream and coffee and recreational activities of my choice. That sounds fun.
Does sound fun.
What's your favorite cake? I have to get him that one too.
I do love pizza. It doesn't love me. My favorite foods, of course, she knows, fried chicken, man. And I don't have any discrepancies. KFC, Churches is on the top of the list. Popeyes, definitely. Bojangles, yeah.
I see.
Popeyes is up there with some of the others, though.
They know Jehovah's Witnesses don't do independent research, so they know they can get away with random quotes from scholars to back their unique BS. Yeah, because they'll say things like, well, in the Encyclopedia Britannica, it said blah, blah, blah. And it probably doesn't say that.
Oh, man. Like, you remember Manti? When they interviewed him, he was like, he made them recant everything they said. Yeah. He was a theologian and a professor of.
Jeff wants Bojangles now.
Yeah. Oh, don't blame me.
Okay.
And he made them recant something they said about him. They misquoted something he said.
Oh, okay.
He was going to sue him.
Oh, wow. And then also, like, they quote from that other guy back in the medieval times. What's that name? What's that guy's name? That he was considered a heretic in his day too. What's his name? Tyndall?
Yes.
Yeah. Wasn't he considered a heretic in his day?
My favorite is not lasagna. Mm-hmm. And I know I look Italian. My name is Italian sounding, but I'm not Italian.
Well, he's 1/4 Native American. That's why.
Right.
That's why he has that look.
But that's cool. I get that all the time, so it's all good.
Yeah. He accepts his he has been grandfathered into the Italian community.
Yeah. Or Greek or Jewish. I get asked for all three all the time.
He could be any of those. Yeah.
I guess because I talk with my hands a lot. Like,
man,
Yeah.
What do you say, wise guy?
My father's half native, so my mother is very, very white.
Yeah. So, what were we talking about here?
Cocoa, really?
Back to the JW lies.
Fried chicken from Church's Chicken. Yes.
Okay, so
it is better. See, I said that it's better than Bojangles. Bojangles was at the bottom. I like Popeyes next, but I like them all, so I don't discriminate. I'll eat it. Fried chicken.
There you go, Javier. The torture steak or the cross? Well, they're definitely not going to go to the cross. Definitely not. They will never ever believe that Jesus died on a cross because they think the cross is a pagan symbol because they're hung up on pagan stuff. But history proves that Jesus did die on a cross.
Okay.
But they want to say it's a pagan symbol. So, yeah, I don't think they'll ever change that one.
Oh, Esther, you've only recently discovered Bojangles. Yeah.
Oh, right. In the South. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. South Carolina. I go extreme for my birthday now and make sure my JW family sees it on Instagram.
Chunky items.
Yeah, throw it
Welcome
in their
to
face.
the channel.
You could just be like, I know you wish you could have some of this and celebrate the birthday, but you can't. I'm sorry. Korean fried chicken. Never heard of that one.
That's good. I've had it. The wings, I know.
Chunky, is it?
Chunky. Yeah, chunky items.
Chunky
items.
Okay, cool. Thank you for coming on. So glad I never got baptized. Yeah. 10 years learning what made me leave was the weird disfellowship policy, now called removed, which never makes sense to me, and confusion of how the governing body are anointed. Well, that's good. And I'm glad you realized that before you got baptized, because the shunning policy is ridiculous. Anyways, and also, like, yeah, how do you prove the governing body are anointed and chosen anyways? They can't prove it. Oh, Gerard says, I had a laughing fit in the group once while reading the creation book. It said, let's see, every finder of a new skull puts his at the center of the, I'm not sure what the TR.
I'll let you read a while.
And everyone else leading nowhere. So the creation book.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I've got that one over there, too. Or maybe it's out in the garage, but I've got it. That's Rutherford, the creation book.
Oh, yeah. Well, he said a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was in those rainbow books.
I've never had Korean fried chicken. That sounds okay. So let's see.
Or maybe I'm thinking of Chinese fried chicken, the wings. They're good. Yeah, Korean. I love kimchi.
Everything has pagan origins. You're right, Esther. Like, that's the thing is, and see, that's what Jehovah's Witnesses are hung up on, is pagan origins. Like, they don't celebrate any holidays because it has some pagan origins. But like you said, everything has some sort of pagan origin at some point. That doesn't mean it's pagan to you today,
There's some of the rainbow books over there, but I think that one's downstairs.
We have to be different.
Because it's warped. Yeah.
We should have, that would be good, Lioness. We should have an online party for the next Memorial Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when is Memorial?
And we can all partake.
Oh. Yes, we'll get our bread in line.
Pagans have pagan origins. No.
The Jehovah's Witnesses have to count the time they show their videos.
Fried chicken cooked in cast iron skillets. That sounds good. I've had that when I was a kid. Growing up in South Alabama, I had that. I
think the only thing that the Jehovah's Witnesses are counting time on are if they're pioneers. That's my understanding.
Dan Bear, I think it's April Fool's Day.
Oh, you're right, Javier. Back when it was Zion's Watchtower, they still had a cross on there. Yep. But that's because Russell, maybe Rutherford a little bit, but then they changed it, of course.
Guys, I would like, and I know Casey as well, would like to thank every one of you guys for helping our channel grow. We've grown really well for being a new channel. I'm very proud of ourselves to be 1 year old. There's some channels that are older than you think they are, but there are older videos they got rid of, so it looks bigger than they are. So we're actually very young. So
okay, April 2nd is Memorial Day. Oh well, it's almost April Fool's Day almost. They got lucky on that one. April Fool's Day, huh?
Yep.
So, but no, April 2nd. Okay, so that could be a good day to get together.
Oh, thank you.
At least that weekend, anyways. And we could partake with goat cheese and wine. That sounds good.
Goat cheese and wine. That sounds great. Yeah.
I ordered.
I like goat cheese.
Thank you, RT Kim. I mean, we want to make it fun, and I mean, unfortunately, we can't always it's hard to know what to say all the time,
Thanks, Maverick.
Sometimes you just are out of words.
That says we appreciate you both.
But we always like your suggestions. Yes, thank you. We always like your suggestions. So I thought of that whenever people were telling me last time that we asking for help for some ideas, and we just thought maybe we'd talk about the the old light stuff, or even outrageous statements was good. And so we kind of talked a little bit about that too. And then we have some more information here about new light nonsense. We
want to do a video about that. New light nonsense.
Yeah. Here's the top 10 new light nonsenses. Pioneers still count time, but they will be wanting to review this because
Happy Dolls wants to know if she can drink Malibu with her cheese. She wants some coconut rum.
They reduce the hours to avoid them being deemed labor due to payable benefits because of written contract agreements. Wow. Interesting. I always wondered why they counted time anyways. I mean, what's the point of that? Right?
Linus gonna bring wine?
Make you feel like you got to do something important. Yeah.
And I will bring the KB.
The what?
Killer Bud.
Oh, okay.
I quit. I really did. No joke.
Yeah. Okay. Here goes a crazy quote from Rutherford that he was saying that you really probably should not get married if you could, because otherwise you just got a hank of hair and a bag of bones as a wife.
Rutherford was a chauvinistic pig.
I'm like, that's how you deem women? A hank of hair and a bag of bones? I'm like, well, thanks for the compliment, because I guess that means I'm skinny. Just kidding.
That's just, did he miss the part of the Bible that says you become one flesh, you treat your spouse as you treat yourself? And there's a lot of things about the Bible people forget conveniently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So Rutherford was extremely chauvinistic.
He was a piece of garbage.
Um,
that was in it for the money. I don't think he believed it. You know, he was an atheist that we converted. Did you know that?
Because he saw dollar signs.
Yeah. He was Russell's attorney.
Right. Then he was like,
if I get a hold of this, I could really do something with it.
Yes, I will be the cult leader.
Yeah.
And then I will have my minions follow me and worship me and give me lots of money. I mean, that's what he was thinking.
It worked.
And it worked because he had like 2 Cadillacs, a giant mansion in California.
Southern California. Beautiful place.
San Diego, right?
Yes.
Beautiful place. Yeah.
That's a beautiful area there. One time, Los Angeles area was beautiful,
but you know, he died when he was like, I don't even think he was 70, was he?
I don't know. When he might have been
like
in his
late
70s,
60s or something.
Yeah, he wasn't very old.
I mean,
he died in 42.
Yeah.
So he wasn't that old.
I mean, he lived it up as long as he could. Wasn't that long, I guess. Yeah. So as far as like going back to like counting time, I was wanting to know that, like, why did they do that? So Cedric says it's to make sure you were active. That's true. Yeah, I would say that's true.
I think he's right there.
In 1937, it said people should stay single unless they couldn't control themselves. Yeah. Yeah. And they're just using like what Paul had said about like, if you can,
hey, baby boy,
you're better off to be single if you can. So you can focus on, you know, I guess, being a missionary. The big push for teens to go to Bethel rather than marry or go to college in the 1960s. Yeah, because see, they only allowed single men to go to Bethel at one time, and then later they allowed couples, but they never allowed single women. Rare, and only if you had special, if you were educated in something important that they could use. But even today, if my understanding is correct, they do not want single women. They've never wanted single women there.
But that's what they get. The majority, they get a lot of single women
to go to Bethel.
Oh, no, not Bethel. No,
they do not want single women, and no, they don't get a single woman because single women are not
in the cult.
Welcome.
They do, though.
Yes, but I'm talking about Bethel.
Yeah, right.
And now, of course, there's a new light on that one. Is that Bethel is not to be seen as a permanent home; it's temporary. So, if you're a single brother,
hey Jane,
going to I got accepted into Bethel. All right, I'm going to go. And then maybe in a year or two, all right, we don't need you anymore. Get out. So you just kind of wasted your time. And what about the ones who've been in there for years and years and years, and now they're, being let go? That's not okay to do that. Now they have no money. They get kicked out. They have no money. Johannes Graber, page 1669 and 1134, Aid to Bible Understanding. Okay, thank you for sharing that, Jay.
Yeah.
So that's the Aid to Bible Understanding book.
Yep.
If you want to read up on him, you can see how they've used.
He was a spiritist, and they claimed they never quoted a spiritist. They didn't use any of his works, but obviously they did.
Oh, okay. Rutherford, I was wanting to know when he died. He died at Bethsarim on January 8th, 1942 at the age of 72. Cause of death was uremia due to carcinoma of the rectum due to pelvic metastasis. Oh, so he had cancer. Oh, that sounds like
that's a rough one to die from. That's actually a bad one to die from too. It's
like he drank a lot.
Yeah,
I wonder if that had something
probably
to do with
so.
Sounds like he might have suffered there.
So says ChatGPT.
Okay.
Hey man, it's not wrong.
It's crazy they know all this. ChatGPT. Oh yeah, no problem. You want to know what Russell died of? I got that information here. Time of death.
Jane, you may be late, but we're glad you're here.
Yeah, that's okay, Jane. Thanks for coming in. You must have been up to no good if you're late. Someone had mentioned getting counseled in the second room.
Oh,
Yes, for being late. That would be me. I was always late. I'm waiting for when Jehovah's Witnesses can celebrate birthdays. Yeah, they might be able to one day. As long as they can say it's not a pagan holiday, and they can change that. Maybe they will, because they allowed toasting, and before they said that was like superstitious, I would say, not pagan.
Oh, we missed you too, Jane.
So they'd have to find some excuse, to weasel their way out of saying it was wrong and now it's okay, but it's up to you, but be careful and blah, 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 and talk in circles. Then you get all confused.
If they do change birthdays, it'll be called life anniversary. That's probably true.
Yeah, if they change it, if they allow the birthdays, maybe it'll be life anniversary, right? Because they can't stand being the same as everybody else. Just leave it in Jehovah's hands. I know. That's what their famous thing, when they can't give you an answer.
We called it the doom room, Dan Bear said.
Oh, that's good.
The second school room, I guess. She said to make them feel closer, so have these JW potluck dinners. But oh yeah, they're having potluck dinner. That is wild. Okay, my JW relatives said that a few congregations have big potluck dinners and play group games. Not at the Kingdom Hall. Oh, okay. But in the convention centers.
Really? At the convention center? That must be amusing.
Whatever is
Assembly
called.
Hall.
Assembly Hall, yeah.
Well, at the Assembly Hall? I haven't heard anybody doing that before.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
I've heard of them going out to dinner afterwards, maybe.
Huh?
The Doom Room, the second school. Yeah.
The Desert Heavens Water, your order that you were in, you mentioned it several times.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a Millerite or a Dome Bible student?
Wow. My order taught that bedtime was 9 o'clock. They even telling you when to go to bed, huh?
Well, he mentioned 1874 a few times. He's mentioned a few things. So
yeah. Yeah, who is your order?
I need to know too. Thank you. I'm with you there.
The mind control is so bleak. That's true. How many of you got called to the into B school for inappropriate comments during meetings? Inappropriate comments? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you raised your hand and commented and it was considered inappropriate? That's weird. I never wanted to comment. I was scared.
Imagine bringing fortune cookies to a JW potluck. I love it.
As long as you don't read
it'd be fun to see how they handled that. It would be that's a good one. I'd love to see that.
Yeah. What's your fortune cookie say?
Do JW's open fortune cookies? I've been awfully curious.
Yes.
You have? Okay.
So this is what we were always told.
I have thought about that.
We were always told either you don't read them, you're not supposed to read them.
Okay.
Or if you did read it, you just act like, well, that's not true. It's BS.
Okay.
You just don't pay no attention.
Because I was wondering, I was like, man.
You're not supposed to read them.
Because when we go up to get food,
you're not supposed to read
them. They offer you fortune cookies a lot.
Yeah.
Even though it's a Japanese steakhouse.
Ah.
But they also have a Chinese menu. And it's owned by Vietnamese people.
How confusing. Okay, so I want to know about this whole B school for inappropriate comments. I personally, the times I've had to go to the B school was, because I had a boyfriend when I was a teenager. He was a Jehovah's Witness, though. But they always wanted to talk to us, because, like, God forbid you did anything you weren't supposed to. So I was always in there for that. Other than that, I wasn't. Sometimes they might have said, like, maybe they would just mention at the meetings about like being punctual and stuff, because I did struggle with that. So that's the only things for me.
It's sorcery.
Yeah. So, but I am curious to know about these comments here. Like, I personally didn't comment a lot because I was so nervous. I struggled with that.
You know,
shy.
Esther, that's hilarious. You say it's sorcery, but yet they quote from a spiritualist that did seances to interpret John 1:1 and the condition of the dead when Jesus died at crucifixion, or the stake, whatever they want to say, that their bodies were tossed upright and people saw them go into town. It's not what the Bible says, but you know, that come from a spiritualist. Who knows? I mean, they change with the wind, whatever's convenient for them.
B school was my second home. Pretty sure they sighed when I left.
Yeah.
I know they didn't have anything else to do because they love any kind of drama. Okay, Happy Thoughts. You say, I was given the title of Lady Green on my Kingdom Ministry edition. They wrote it on the front of my copy. Well, what does that mean? Lady Green. Do you know what that means?
I don't know.
Elaborate. What does that mean?
I thought maybe you do.
What does that mean, Lady Green?
Oh, by the way, want to thank everybody for the shirts they ordered during Christmas and the recent orders for shirts. Thank you so much. Deeply appreciate that as well.
Mm-hmm. You got yours on.
Yep.
Escaping the tower one person at a time.
Yeah, and I can't find my other one. It's black. It says Fall of the Watchtower.
Yeah.
And it's got all these flames with the tower falling. But I'll keep looking for it.
That's good too.
You said it's in my stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
One day when she's at work and I go through everything, I'll pull it out and put everything back.
Yeah.
I don't want to get yelled at.
Whatever. I had one JW elder told us he believed in the rapture. Oh, really? That's unusual.
That's weird.
Nice t-shirt.
Oh, thanks.
Jane.
Yep. Man, we've done good with shirts. And some coffee cups. No mugs. No.
Okay. Oh, okay. Happy
bag.
Thought says that I was too outspoken. Wore green wellies when walking the dogs. So you were outspoken and they called you out on that? Yeah, God forbid you have your own brain, and have an opinion, because you're not supposed to have that. You're supposed to be robotic.
So, guys, question for you. What do you guys think was the kookiest, craziest thing the Watchtower said in 2025?
Thanks for sharing that. Happy Thoughts. I was curious about that. Many, but not all children were and are forced to participate in the meetings and to say what they appreciated about the meetings. Yeah. I know we were always kind of be like, now you make sure you comment now. And because you're like, you're told like, you need to comment. It's really important. And you have to prepare ahead of time, and shame on you for not. And I just was always so nervous. I was like,
just got to raise your hand.
What? No, you raise your hand and my heart is like, I had a trouble with that. And then of course they think, well, you're not spiritual enough if you don't comment. And you're like, no, I'm just shy. Okay. I'm very shy. And my heart is literally pounding out of my chest. And then I'm just, ha, ha, ha. So I struggled with it. And then I was always thinking, what if I say the wrong thing? What if I sound stupid? And then all these things go in my head. And then after I comment, I'm just having all this anxiety about what if I said something incorrectly and I sounded stupid. And then it was so stressful for me. I just couldn't do it. I tried. I would read what I had to read and try to make it in my own words or whatever. But I just had to basically write out what I was going to say because I just couldn't handle it. I don't know. I was very, very shy.
So the craziest thing I heard from the Watchtower, 2025.
Nadine says that everything in 2025 was just completely insane. Yeah.
Yeah, everything. That's true. I think toasting would be the craziest thing.
Oh, this is funny.
No, they topped that. Go ahead.
Oh, Cian used to give a talk in the second school where the kids used to run to get away from their parents. The talk was about, oh my God. Masturbation.
What?
That was fun. Oh my gosh. How could they have a talk about that? It's terrible.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Jehovah's Witnesses do believe in the rapture now. They just don't call it the rapture. In fact, some call it the non-rapture. What exactly is that? Is that where the 144,000 are going to be taken up right before Armageddon starts? Now they're saying that peace and security will come after Armageddon, most likely.
Yeah.
Yes. Or true. They're saying they're not really sure. They're just like,
that's actually, yes, that's actually a kooky one. Thank you.
We don't know. That's the answer.
Yeah.
We don't know. My favorite part of the meeting was the amen on the closing prayer. Yes. That's for sure. I don't know. I can't believe they had a talk, Stan, about masturbation. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
I mean, talk about like who's going to comment on that one?
First of all, it's nobody's business.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on
nobody's business
on this? What's your thoughts on this, Brother Smith? Yes. Okay. Definitely not going to be commenting on that one. Crazy. When they said the quiet part out loud, the end might not come in your lifetime. It was insulting to hear that. That's a new light as well. The end might not come in your lifetime if you are an elderly person today. Yeah. That's a good one, Javier. The new light is now LED.
LED I love
light. It. Yeah. That one lasts longer, though. See, the thing is, the new light for Jehovah's Witnesses doesn't last very long. So LED does last longer. So I don't know.
My stomach's just going, guys. I'm actually dieting.
Are you hungry?
I actually am today.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yes.
LED means off and on light.
Off and on. That's a good one. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I
was one of the lucky ones who got to give that talk. I actually got a couple of compliments.
Oh, really?
Oh, after the meeting, how I kept my cool. Oh, okay.
Well, good for you, because that does take a lot of guts.
I couldn't imagine
talk about that.
I would have been like, no, thank you. I'm not giving this talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And let's see. Does anyone remember the longest prayer brother at the chemo? Oh my God, yes. Oh, I would always know who was the longer ones, because I'd be over here. I told everybody before I would be counting down the time that it would be over.
Well, she was in the Spanish congregation, so some of those prayers would go on and on.
They're too long. And then, of course, the second school, or the B school, we called El Cuartito, which means that the little room, if you're gone into the little room, that means it's bad. You're getting counseled about something. Were any children forbidden to take musical instrument lessons? I was allowed to, as long as we could do it in school hours. We weren't allowed to do anything after school. At least my family.
Oh God, I remember that we had a brother in the congregation I was at, and he would go on and on and on with prayer.
Oh, it's so annoying. Like I
remember that. Like,
sometimes, especially in the assemblies, when you're like, oh, you're so ready for it to be over with. I've been there all day, and then the ending prayer has to be like 5 minutes long. It's like,
Jeff, El Cuartito.
What? Oh, okay, that's a good question, Jenny. What did you find worse, the meetings or going from door to door? Oh, I'd say door to door, because I don't like talking to strangers, and it's it's really hard to talk to strangers, and then you're scared because you don't know what kind of people are going to show up at the door, and sometimes people were mean, and rude, and slam the door in your face and all that, and so it's really scary. So I didn't like that at all. I mean, I did what I had to, but I didn't like it.
Maverick said every second word was Jehovah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Esther says, I was in the Spanish congregation as well, so I suffered all the same as you. I feel you, Casey.
Yeah. Yeah, I learned Spanish in high school and then went to Spanish for a while. And so, yeah. And theirs is a little bit longer. It's like, I don't know. They don't mind going over on the time. And I would be like, I don't want to get out of here.
Javier, what did he say?
Let's see. Where? Oh, okay. Javier. Habla español. Okay.
Yeah, well, I know what that means, but I didn't.
Yeah, he speaks Spanish. Yeah. Yep, we hablo español también. Él no sabe español.
None.
Mm-hmm. Well, you understood that.
Yeah. Yeah. My first wife was Hispanic, but no.
Well, she was, yeah. Well, she knew Spanish because she lived in California.
Yeah. Well, her nationality was
Mexican and white.
Yeah. Well, California Mexican.
Yeah.
Who didn't speak Spanish, but could.
But you didn't learn it from her.
No.
He knows a little bit.
Yeah, I do know a little bit.
Door to door.
Just enough to know all this important stuff.
It was so random. Yeah. It was a nuisance, maybe, just to anticipate who would answer the door. I literally prayed no one would answer. I know. I would pray that. I'd be like, please, let me get through this. Let me know what to say. That's what I would be praying for. But yeah, I wonder what other people feel like. Did what did you dislike more? The meetings or door to door? And for me, door to door, for sure. Like if I just had to go to the meetings, I could handle that. But the door to door thing was like,
Woof. Okay, so Maverick was going door to door in Birmingham, England. Let's see. Jane says, Fabi said, Maverick, rough. You are okay. He all love you. You think doing to what? Going to March 2026. Oh, they're going to a march. Okay. Exjw meeting in Birmingham, England.
Oh, really? Okay, made you nauseating. I see, Esther. Sorry, I misread that. 2026 World Almanac says that there are only 2 million Jehovah's Witnesses in the U.S. under religion and members. Okay, that might be an accurate number. What about in the world? Do you know that one?
Oh, Dan Bear plays saxophone and piano. I'm impressed.
Well, they do door to door, Jane, because my mother has told me that she does do door to door. They still go door to door, and then they have Bible studies, return visits. The cart witnessing she doesn't really do that much of that, but she knows people who do cart witnessing.
Javier is Spanish and lives in the Netherlands. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so No Spring Chicken says door to door is what she didn't like. I stopped at 18 and never went again. It was more than 40 years ago.
Katie says, Yo Tapian.
It's all cart witness. Yeah, well, and maybe, like you say, Esther, like maybe some areas they are just doing cart witnessing. I don't know, but I know I just know what my mom does, and that's on the East Coast. Yeah. So they do door to door still.
It's a 7-hour drive from London to Birmingham.
Although we personally have not seen any in our neighborhood in a long time. So I don't think they do a lot of it. I do think they probably do a lot of cart witnessing, probably more than anything else.
Well, we've been here 8 years and saw them once.
Yeah. So I think if they are doing door to door, I mean, like my mom, I know does, but I don't think it's a lot like it once was. I think it is probably more like they'll do cart witnessing, they'll do letter writing and all that nonsense as well, too.
The other neighborhood across over there, they get more on the other side. They get more.
Oh,
Even now
that's
they
a
don't.
good question, Jeff. What era of Jehovah's Witnesses would you go back to?
None.
I don't like any of them. Maybe now it's a little bit lighter, it's a little bit easier because the old ones were rough,
But even now, it's so wishy-washy and lying.
But I mean, before you had to go to the meetings
blatantly
more.
obvious it's a lie.
But when we had to go to the meetings 3 days a week before, 2 hours on Sunday, an hour for book study, and then another almost 2 hours, or an hour and 45 minutes for the midweek meeting. Now it's just one midweek meeting and then an hour and 45 minutes on Sunday. So it's, you don't have to go as often. Now you don't have to count time. I think this is a better time to be a Jehovah's Witness, probably. It's a little bit easier. Okay. Any updates?
I wish I had a DeLorean with a flux capacitor too, man.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone have a update on the February trial in Norway? Yeah, actually, well, that's going to be
February the 5th,
it's
6th,
going to be
and
happening.
9th.
It's not. Yeah, it hasn't started yet, but I was actually looking about that.
Oh, Happy Thoughts is close to Manchester. Okay.
They are having they're going to be having their, I guess, trial in February 5th, 6th, and 9th. Yep. So far, Avoid JW does have a little information on that, and so we're going to just, I guess, we'll see what happens.
Javier R.O.
That's who I was just talking to.
Hello, everyone. Javier. Blessings from South Florida.
Yeah.
This is a different Javier.
No, it isn't. I just said that.
Oh, from the Blessings from South Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. What are you doing?
Yeah, maybe you're right, Jane. Maybe it depends on the congregation about the door-to-door preaching. But I just know where my mom's at. They still do. But I don't know. Maybe it depends on the congregation. Yeah, Esther says, I've not had anyone knock on my door in decades.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe just not as, maybe they're probably doing more cart witnessing than any.
Thank you, Esther. Else. Everybody welcome Javier.
Yes.
Javier R.O.O. and the other Javier. Ro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one, Esther. COVID era was a good time to be in because you didn't have to go to the meetings. It was all on Zoom.
Where'd you see that?
You didn't have to go out and preaching. It was all on Zoom. That's probably the best era. 2020. Yeah. That would have been good. I agree.
Okay. Yes, we're waiting the outcome of the Supreme Court update in Norway. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to find out next month, I guess.
I'd go back to 11:55, December the 30th, 1913, and tell Russell, I'm not happening, dude. It's not happening, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone knew who the snitches were in the congregation. Oh, I know, right? And the biggest gossipers too. God, so annoying. And then like creating unnecessary drama. I knew someone like that. I guess we all did.
It was Shamrock's comment.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good time to go back to.
What's also strange is they celebrate the death of Jesus, but not his birth. Yeah.
And they don't partake. So they technically don't even celebrate it because they don't partake.
All right. Yeah. See, if anybody realizes this, what they are doing when they have the bread and the wine,
they're rejecting.
They're passing it, and that actually means rejecting the blood and body of Christ.
Rejecting
as
Christ.
A Christian, you're supposed to partake. So, they're rejecting it, and only the 144,000 are partaking. But see, they think they are co-rulers with Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus isn't important. He needs
Jesus
he needs
is
help.
Supposed to be up here, and you're below that. But no, they think they're going to be the equal. It's crazy.
And that's like the Trinity, man. They got it so wrong. The Trinity is God the Father, then God the Son, God the Holy Spirit, all three separate entities, not the same, separate, working together to form the Godhead. That's what the Trinity actually is. If you look at what it was originally set up, Arius and Arius, if you go back and look at it, it's God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit working together to form the Godhead. Yeah. But for some reason, they think it all means they are all three one. But it's all three forming the Godhead together, but they're all separate. It's like, okay, I don't get your point in this, people.
Yeah, well, a lot of people have different views on that, so we don't have
some Christians don't even know what it means.
I know.
I was like, go read,
yeah,
ancient Rome stuff. Go read about Arius and Arius. You'll find out what it meant.
What is it about? Let's see. I hate the not partaking. Yeah.
Oh, that time will pass. What you said.
I fell asleep just now during the live and dreamt you two went on stage before a Jehovah's Witness meeting and started saying all this stuff, and people were so clueless they just laughed and went with it. Oh my God!
Oh, cool!
I like it. I like that.
I do like that one. That's a new one.
Our Watchtower converting to low energy LED new light. That's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I Jenny, it's the Trinity thing is kind of like everybody has their view on it, so we don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's just trying to tell you what.
Yeah, if you look at the Nicene Creed, what it actually says, what Jehovah's Witnesses
and say. What Jehovah's Witnesses believe about it is not actually true. That's all. Mm-hmm. But to each their own on their beliefs. When we say husband and wife become one flesh, we know what that means. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that they're actually one person.
Right.
It's like every Christian is saying something different. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Everybody has different opinions or views, The governing body, Jehovah's Witnesses, they themselves are Jehovah.
They think they are.
That is, you're right. It's like, who is Jehovah? It's the governing body. We are each one body, mind, and spirit. Believe God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit are one, the same. Okay.
Yeah. See, people have their own opinions, but
right.
The Nicene Creed, if you look at it and read it, it does mean there's three separate entities working together as one. That become what was the whole point of the Nicene Creed.
Bible has 53 scriptures. Be aware of false prophets like Jehovah's Witnesses managed by Watchtower Corporation.
Right.
53 scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
Except they all still continue with their. Well, they haven't had any false prophesying in a while. I guess they realize that.
Yeah.
If I win the lottery tonight, I'll spring for an in-person memorial party.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Same here.
My sister still goes to memorial every year to please my mom.
She just she still believes some of it.
Yeah. She
does. I mean, she's the word. If she does, she'd be she's not, she's different. Okay.
Well, anyways.
She does mean well. She's just a little different.
Well, you tried to explain to her God's name is not Jehovah.
Oh,
she didn't understand that.
That made my head muscle hurt. I was like, oh, I quit.
Yeah.
I even showed her the proof in Jehovah's Witness literature. But I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, they know it's not the correct name. Right there it is. Divine name in latter times. They tell you they know. But it's the best they've got for now.
Hello, Kenner. Is that Kenner Helms? I'm an animist. What's an animist?
Anarchist? I don't know.
I have to look that up.
I don't either.
What's an animist?
An alchemist?
I thought it said animal at first. Okay.
If you're an alchemist, I want to talk to you.
Animist. Okay. Let's see. An animist is someone who believes that all things, living, plants, animals, and non-living, rocks, rivers, mountains, weather, possess a spirit or soul, blurring the line between the physical and spiritual worlds and viewing nature as full of active, powerful entities. The world view sees spirits as having agency, capable of influencing human affairs, requiring respect, offerings, and rituals to maintain balance, often involving shamans or healers to interact with these forces.
Okay.
Kind of sounds like a Native American belief.
Or Celts, or ancient peoples in general, yeah.
Yeah. That's
or in the Book of Jubilees has something similar to that. It's a little different, but similar.
Oh. Shinto. Oh, is it, Jeff? I didn't know that. Which I know that's a Japanese religion.
Mm-hmm.
Shinto is okay. Native Americans are similar to that. Mm-hmm. They believe everything has a spirit. Not rocks, but like
everything.
Rocks?
Everything.
I thought it was like a tree. It had to have like life. Like it needed
How
oxygen.
do you know the rock don't have life?
A rock can live on the moon.
You don't mean it doesn't have life?
Yes, it does. Like a tree.
Everything has some type of a spirit.
Oxygen.
Trees can talk. Native Americans believe
that. Well, they didn't think rocks did.
I think they believe everything had some type of spirit. They did.
Okay. Yeah.
I never believed in the Native American stuff. My dad did because I am scared to death of seances and stuff. So I don't.
Well, maybe there's some truth in some of it. You know, there's a little truth and a little lies and all of it. I know U.S. NASA doing something up in space, going again to the moon. Oh, really?
This is the second ship floating around.
Okay. Jehovah's Witness funerals are cult recruiting tools. That is so true, Lioness, because I actually remember going, I've been to some JW funerals, and it's like, they're like, and let's see, what does the Bible say about the resurrected ones? And they cherry pick their scriptures about the resurrection and the dead know nothing at all and blah, blah, blah. And so they like to use that as their like, oh, wow, I've never thought of that. Jehovah's Witnesses. And then like they have this silliest little skits. They'll be like, hi, my name's Hannah. Nice to meet you. And did you know that the Bible says God has a name? Really? I had no idea. Please share that with me. Okay, here it is in Psalms 83, verse 18. It says that God's name is Jehovah. Wow, I had no idea. I mean, it sounds so stupid and childish. I'm like, people don't think like that.
Hello, lady. I am the morning star. Scarier.
Yeah. I'm so glad I have it in writing that my JW mom does not want one.
Had to put some tunes on, guys. New song.
Doesn't want what? I know, Esther, it is so dumb the way they do their little skits and stuff, and they're just like very, very childish, Happy Thoughts gotta go. Sorry, I'm beginning to doze. I know it's late.
Happy Thoughts, everybody. Don't forget to go to Frequencies of Freedom if you want to check out some music, playlist, ride around, listen to it in your car, enjoy.
Yeah.
This is what you'll hear.
And he has a playlist to different genres.
If you want to deprogram...
I feel like I'm yelling.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a spiritual shuffle.
Okay.
If you want to deprogram from the music you got in your head from the Kingdom Hall, go to this one. It'll deprogram you.
Yeah, it's great music. Great music.
Yes.
It really is. I like it. And it's different genres. So, like, if you like a certain genre, you just pick on the playlist. I personally like the synth pop. That's my favorite style. So,
and I like everything. It's just two types of music to me, good and bad. And even that is subjective. So what I think's bad, somebody else liable to love. So, hey,
let's say goodnight to Happy Thoughts.
Happy Thoughts. Hope you have a wonderful night.
A great weekend.
Oh, yeah. It's late in the UK.
Yeah, it's like 11:30 or something.
Frequencies of Freedom, guys.
I never get funeral notifications anymore. Family is nervous what I might say. Oh, you're funny, Lioness. JW Asian conventions, they do flash jams. What's that? Do you know what a flash jam is?
Yeah, I know. I've heard of it.
What is that?
That's where people are walking down the street and they all of a sudden break out into music and dance or play instruments or dance and stuff.
I did see a Jehovah's Witness convention in an
but it's
Asian
planned, it's
country,
rehearsed beforehand.
And they were all singing together at the same time at the convention in an Asian country. I'm not sure which one.
Oh, yeah.
But they all sang together, and it was at the end of the convention. I saw it on YouTube one day.
That's crazy.
But they were just singing. It was just a cappella.
Yeah.
At the end of it.
Okay. So flash music dance, I guess.
No, time not up. We're just saying goodbye.
No, guys. No, it was happy thoughts.
Yeah. Oh, it's 10 a.m. there, Stan. Oh, that's right, because you're like Australia, I think. Me and Australia.
Oh, yeah. Geez, she's like a day ahead.
Yeah. I say he. I don't know. He or she.
Deanne, I would think, could be a female. I don't know.
Could be a male. I don't know.
Well, I was going to ask, but that's a little too personal. I was going to ask what part of Australia it is.
Yeah. Beverly, hello. I don't know if I said hi to Beverly. Hi, Beverly.
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's see.
Oh, let me put up the link. What?
Yeah. What is a female? All right. You're funny. Okay. We just didn't know to call you he or she. That's all. Okay. Deanne's a man. I thought it was a guy. I like the quote, everyone is someone else's weirdo. Keep being you.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's funny. I like that.
Let's go over here.
Okay, so let's see. Now I got to go back to some. Let me go back to this. JW lies, huh? We're talking about lies, but let's go back to this thing again. Who else? What did you hate the most, door to door or the meetings?
What did you hate most?
I said already. I hated door to door.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Someone else said they didn't like the door to door too. All right. So here goes. While we're waiting for people to mention that. Okay. Here goes.
What happened?
Let me see. Let me go back to the beginning here. All right. So we talked about their false predictions and that they said that they've never predicted dates. Another thing they have said is we do not shun family members. Publicly, the organization often states Jehovah's Witnesses do not practice shunning in a harsh or inhumane way. Yes, you do. But internal policy instructs members to completely avoid disfellowshipped or disassociated family, even adult children, unless they live in the same household. The Elder's Manual explicitly states no social contact, no spiritual conversation, no casual communication. In practice, parents stop speaking to their own children, and courts in multiple countries have recognized this as a coercive social control. But they lie and say that they do not practice shunning in a harsh way. Well, what do you think shunning means? Shunning means just that. You're harsh. So that's another lie that they like to pretend.
Door to door because I couldn't sleep during meetings.
Okay. So you hated door to door. Oh yeah, I'm not an early bird either. Meetings, door to door was easier to fake. Okay, so you hated the meetings. Well, I hated both too. Yeah, artsy Kim. I would say both as well for me. But maybe if I was during COVID on Zoom, I could probably handle that one.
Linus said door to door was girlfriend time. If you know, you know.
Who said that?
Linus.
Oh my goodness.
I had a person try to throw a bucket of water on me.
Oh my God.
Oh my Lord.
That's horrible.
I said, hi, you missed. And thanks, but I already had a bath this morning.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're
terrible.
too funny, Mary. That's terrible, though.
But people can be quite cruel. And that's
Nice
the
part
thing.
of town that was, too. Oh, my Lord.
The thing is, too, is that, like, this is the thing that Jehovah's Witnesses are like, aha, this confirms we're being persecuted. But if people would be nice and not mean, then they couldn't say things like that. So people do need to be nice to them. And I mean, I had doors slammed in my face before, got yelled at, get off my property. And it's like,
dog sicked on you.
Calm down.
Yep.
You know, I'm not going to do anything. I'll just leave. Okay. I know I never had a gun pulled on me.
Your mom did, didn't
but
she?
My mom had, and I think dogs too. Not me, the dogs, but my mom.
Joey.
And I know some guy was yelling, and it was a little scary. I know one time I had to like run out of there. So there's no reason for people to be so mean. These worldly people, you know, we got to be nice.
You can't lay right there, sweetie.
Door to door was girlfriend time.
If you know, you know.
That's funny. Yeah.
Alrighty. Come here, baby boy.
I was working on my... Wow, that's awful sad, though. I mean, for people to be that cruel, to just be like, I'm going to throw a bucket of water on you. How about just don't answer the door? That would be better. If people are going to be that rude, just don't answer the door. Or put a sign out on the door, no Jehovah's Witnesses allowed. That way they just go away, you know?
You are a good boy.
My JW relative had a gun pulled on her
that's crazy.
Person's porch and said, do not come back. I almost stepped on a snake while walking on a sidewalk, screamed and jumped a lot. Jane.
Jeez.
Yeah. I know, just there's no reason to be that mean.
No.
These worldly people, you know. But that just confirms the Jehovah's Witness mindset of, oh, we're being persecuted for the right reason. No, what it is you're just dealing with a bunch of assholes that are mean, and that's what happens. Now, there's plenty of nice people out there that just say, no, thank you, I'm not interested, or don't answer the door. But then you have a few that are mean, and that's what happens.
You're a good boy.
He's a Cava Corgi.
Oh, who else?
Kim. You want to know if he was a Corgi? He's a Corgi and a Cavalier King Charles. He's a Pembroke Welsh Corgi and a Cavalier King Charles.
He's royalty.
Yes. He comes from 2 royal breeds from England. Your Majesty, I kissed the royal paw.
The Queen Mum had the Pembroke Welsh Corgis, and Princess...
look at his giant paw.
Well, one of the ladies, Princess Diane, had the King Charles Cavaliers. But wasn't it the king before he died had the King Charles Cavaliers also?
Oh my gosh, Jeff.
Achoo.
Bless you. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh, yeah. When I first met her, she sneezed and I said, bless you. And she said, don't say that. Don't say that. And I was like, what?
It's superstitious.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
I was like,
I remember doing
courteous.
I know. I remember doing public witnessing at the airport. We were offering old magazines. I offered someone an awake. She said, no, thank you. I'm already awake. That was 20 years ago. Oh my gosh, that's funny. No, thanks. I'm already awake.
You want to talk to the people on camera?
Well, maybe that's what it is. People would get pissed when they're waking up from a hangover.
There's the mommy. He looks like he's waking up from a hangover. I think I woke him up.
Okay. I'm going to run to the bathroom, okay?
Okay. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to... Oh, never mind. We've already done that. Let's see. Where's all these comments going now? Good gracious. We're way down the list. Hey, Joey Sweet Boy. Yes, that's him. He is the baby. Different laws in different areas. Yeah, I guess it would be. It depends on where you're at. Even within the United States, you know, it's getting crazy. Like a good example, cannabis. You can go to California, Nevada, Oregon, Washington State, New Mexico, Colorado, several other places. Just buy it right over the table. You know, just get it legally. You come to another state, go to jail for it. Still in the same country. That's insane. Makes 0 sense whatsoever. I love corgis. Oh, they are sweet dogs. I'm gonna tell you what, he's a super sweetie. That cavalier in him too. It's just super smart and super sweet. He's a good boy. Very protective. Stan, seen a lot of snakes in my building work. Ooh, Jane, they always slither away unless you scare them. Look, I grew up in South Alabama. You talk about snakes? Gracious. I got bit when I was almost 6 by a rattlesnake. And I know this sounds odd to some people, but I had a cousin who had it in a cooler and he was going to eat it. And me and his baby brother were running around playing in the yard. And we kicked the cooler and it started rattling. And we kicked the cooler over and it got out in the yard. And I stepped on it. Ended up in children's hospital for a while. Feel really sorry for people still stuck in the cult. Linus, that is a fact, and it makes you want to help. You can't help everybody, but you want to. Mm-hmm. But I absolutely feel so bad for them.
Yeah.
Let's see, Jane Spitfire.
Thank you. Thanks again to everyone who purchased one of the t-shirts. Yes, thank you. Thanks to those who did.
Who said
Appreciate that? And Esther, Esther mentioned it.
Yeah, guys, that was so nice. The shirts and the cups, that was really cool. So thank you guys so very much. We deeply appreciate that.
Yes. I agree with you, Beverly, that these days it's not safe for people to go knocking on doors.
Yes, it's true. A lot in there from the community. They don't care about the truth. Yeah, they're just stuck in the cult. Well, a lot of people are scared too, Maverick. And it's, you're scared you're going to lose everything, or you're scared, well, maybe they're right, maybe they're not, because it's all some people's ever known. Mm-hmm. And where are you going to go? That's another question you hear frequently. It's kind of sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, Jeff, Anthony, so did you bruise that snake in the head? And did it bruise you on the head? It bruised me on the back of the leg. It almost took me out of here. Oh. Big rattlesnake. You could put a quarter in between the fang marks. So that was a big one.
Did you get the joke though, right?
I did get the joke. Okay. Yes. Yes. Bruise it on the head, blah, blah, blah. Yes. The Bible.
Right.
Yeah.
Jesus and Satan.
Yeah. Which I don't know. Some of that, the way it's worded, is not literal. People take it literal. Mm-hmm. But you got to remember a lot of Middle Eastern things are done in parables. Yeah. So it's kind of hard for the Western view to see that view.
Ciphering like rhymes and stuff. Basically. It's like the Bible's written in rhymes.
Yeah. I hear Florida State has more than 200,000 pythons running around. Ooh. Yeah, that's probably true. There's pythons everywhere. Mm-hmm. Actually, there's been some seriously poisonous snakes found there recently, too.
We have a Joey here. Hello, Joey.
Oh, Joey.
Just like our doggy, Joey.
Joey Prick.
Joey, I think it's Prike.
Oh, okay.
Prike.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Yep. So, all right. Well, guys,
Joey, it's good to see you here, my friend.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody who's been on here. Want to thank Esther.
It's absolutely sad, especially since they've been told such lies.
Yeah.
That's that could cost members their eternity separation from God. Scary. Hell is real. Esther, you're absolutely correct. So I agree with you. And it's sad because, hopefully the Great Tribulation of 1,000 years will be to help people like that didn't know better. I would like to think that personally. I have no proof of that, but I would like to think that.
And we want to thank Esther for your donations, for being a YouTube channel member, and for your donations here. We appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
And also, we want to thank everybody who has come on the live stream to comment. I always love our funny ones, our comedians, Maverick and Jeff for sure.
Yeah.
And Lioness, you're really.
Esther's been on fire today too, and so is
Esther. We thank everybody.
Artsy Kim, or KD.
Oh yeah, Artsy Kim.
Artsy, I'm sorry, but KD, I guess I should start calling you. It's kind of hard for me to remember.
Well, no, that's just her name on YouTube, but I think it's also Artsy Kim is what she prefers.
Oh, okay.
And bread and wine time. Bye, friends. I know, right?
Oh, and Jenny, can't forget Jenny. Everybody, Jenny, man, you guys make this channel Dallas, great, and we appreciate it. We look forward to it.
Stian, Beverly. Now we have a couple of new people on here too, and time will pass. And we had Joey, and we have let's see who else.
You know, I had that not long ago, Jay.
And let's see.
Oh, chili Mama too. Remember, I made that chili.
Happy Thoughts. Javier. We had a couple of Javiers on here, actually.
I had a taste for beef stew and crackling cornbread, but most people don't even know about crackling cornbreads.
That's good.
You know
cornbread.
About that?
I just know cornbread.
Oh no, crackling cornbread.
What's the difference?
It's different. It's something you eat in the country.
Oh, it's got the pig skin in it, right?
Chicharrones.
It's a pig skin.
Yeah.
Chicharrones.
Chicharron. Yeah.
Pig skin in Spanish. Jenny.
Besides, I made them when I was a kid.
And then that's good. And let's see who else that we got on here. Just want to catch.
We eat everything from the root to the toot, and that was literal.
Dallas and everybody who's come on today, we really appreciate you coming on and being a part of the channel. We had Dan. Oh, and the Desert Has Water. Gerard, Grow, Matthew, Chunky Items, SD. Let's see, Cedric, of course.
Dallas, I do say y'all, but until recently, I reconnected with an old friend that I grew up near, who's really country. But I left and went to California when I was 17.
So. Willie, I'm gonna say hello to everybody. Pam and Willie and Jade.
So from 82 to now is a long time.
JD. And Monica. Yeah. And Butterfly and Queen. Okay. All right. So hopefully I got everybody in there that's commented, and I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. Oh, and no spring chicken.
That sounds good.
Thank you. No spring chicken, of course. Yeah. I make carnivore cornbread with pork skin ground up.
That sounds
Goodness.
Good. Oh, Maverick fancies Chicago deep pan. Man, years ago.
Everybody wants to eat now.
Yeah, they used to be a place that sold the Chicago pan pizza like everywhere.
Do you want
Godfather's Pizza? Do you remember Godfather's
Japanese,
Pizza?
Do you want the Japanese?
Of course.
Today?
Yes, it's Saturday after the thing. We do the Japanese that have the Chinese food also, but they're owned by a Korean or Vietnamese. It's owned by Vietnamese.
A Japanese restaurant owned by Vietnamese people.
But they also have Chinese food too.
Okay. But we usually get the Japanese.
I like Vietnamese food too, by the way. It's really good. They have a sauce called Nuoc Mam, and it's a fish sauce. Oh, I love that stuff, man. It's like Vietnamese ketchup. You put it on everything. Yeah. Living in California, you learn a lot about Asian culture.
I don't like it.
I love it.
I don't like that fish sauce. Ugh.
I know, but maybe it's that native thing. You know, we are a type of Asian. Yeah. We just look different.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I started reading all this DNA stuff recently. I was like, oh, I guess we are.
So I guess we're going to go ahead and end the chat now. Unless if anyone else.
Be safe. Have a good evening. Yeah. Good day wherever you are. Thank you to our host, Casey and Anthony. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Esther. And thank you all so much. Oh, the next thing is, before we go, could you give me some suggestions on what you'd like us to talk
crust. I love stuffed crust.
Next time. Maybe we'll talk about food. Something completely unrelated. So if anyone has any ideas on the live stream for next week.
Oh, yeah. Drop them in the comments real quick.
Comment on that and let me know. Because I have written down a few things from last weekend.
Yeah.
And we did go over a little bit of the old light stuff tonight. Does anyone have any suggestions that you'd like to talk about?
Dallas eats things for fish sauce. I'm shocked, but okay. I love it.
Oh, great interview with Adam. Okay, yeah. Oh, you did you watch that on his channel? He interviewed me. And also he came on a couple of Saturdays ago.
But you got one with him.
I've got one with him that I'm going to be posting. I've just been like, trying to get everything
Oh,
done.
yeah. He was on your, and that was a really good one.
That was a live stream. Yeah, it would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
They made many not have kids. Example, Rutherford's books, children. Oh, you saw it on his channel. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Thanks.
Man, you guys
I
are
actually
everywhere.
have an interview of him that I am working on editing, and so I will be posting his.
Agenda 2030. That's a good one, Javier.
His interview on my channel soon. Agenda 2030.
Yeah. No, you misunderstood.
How about that? They made many not have kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Agenda 2030. I don't know.
You got to look it up. It's good. I know. I've heard about it.
What is this?
There's an agenda the JWs have for 2030.
Where would we find it?
The end is they're prophesying the end again, but they're not saying it, right?
But where would we find it? Where would we find it?
I'll check it out. Thanks. Just look it up. Okay. Jehovah's Witnesses 2030. How about the best films about mind control?
That's a good one, Maverick.
Brave New World.
Best films.
Logan's Run.
About mind control. Well, also.
What's the one with? Oh, good gracious! The famous big swing, Old Blue Eyes. The one with him in it. What's his name?
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
The movie with him in it.
I don't know, but hey, you know what? Also, have you guys seen on the ID channel? I think it is. It's about these cults. They interviewed people that came from different cults, and there's a handful of them on there. Actually, I was just watching some of it. There's this one lady. She was running a cult, and maybe I could gather some information on that. It was interesting. There's one woman. It was a female, right? You don't usually hear that. But it was a female, and she was kind of in she was a Christian cult, but it was like she was probably Pentecostal type. And she had her members. It was weird. Like she had her members. At one time, they had to adopt all these cats, and she was running some sort of adoption agency for cats. And but you had to buy all your supplies from there. So she was profiting off of it. And then each member had to have at least 20 cats in their house at all times. But it was all money for her in the end. It was really weird.
That's kind of crazy.
Okay.
20 cats in your house?
Well, that's one, A&E Cults and Extreme Beliefs, but there's actually another one. It wasn't called that. And I will go find it. I forgot the name of it, but that wasn't the name of it. This is another one, but that's one of many, I guess. Do you remember the other lady who was like, she made everybody be thin, and she fat shamed you for being overweight. And her cult was about being thin. And she ended up dying in a plane crash, but she was a cult leader too. So there's a lot of cults out there.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful that you don't end up in another one. Maybe that would be a fun one to talk about, all these different cults and what they believe and what they teach. So,
that would be a good one. Let's see what's everybody saying real quick.
Okay. Cat lady running a cult. Count me in. I know. Yeah. But she made you like pay all this money, you go broke, joining these cults. They take all your money. Logan's Run is good. Yeah. Jenny Aguta gets her clothes off. Oh my God. Logan's Run. Isn't that the one where everybody like they die when they're like 30 or something?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. and they end up, a couple of them escape.
I'm trying to find the name of this movie that Sinatra was in. It was about brainwashing, and he
Catalyx. Imagine the litter box situation. Oh my gosh, I know this lady did come on the channel, and she on that channel where she talked about she had to have all these cats, and she was like going broke, and it was like too much, and then they would be sick and stuff too, and it was getting really expensive.
Manchurian Candidate. There it is. I'm sorry. You're talking. I'm just interrupting. I'm sorry.
Somewhere on the internet is a video about people talking about how they believe their religion is true. Would cry and feel like it was the Holy Spirit or something. Oh, wow.
So cult movies, The Manchurian Candidate, 1984, Logan's Run, Hunger Games, all those. Sorry, guys.
Is it who I think it is?
Yes. 1984. The film that I got you to watch with Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Well, you'll never remember anything.
I don't, man. Movies was not my strong point.
It's called They Live.
They Live, yeah.
Yeah. We did watch that one.
I remember seeing it when people talk about it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I saw that. But movies I never really was into. But mention music, I'm there, man. I can tell you the songs, the lyrics, everything.
Yeah, there are some.
I'll even tell you the producers in most of it.
The movie showed that any religion can make you really believe it. Yeah. It's just all about how controlling they can be. Oh, another one. Do you remember this lady who, like, she killed all 5 of her children? She drowned them in the tub back in the early 2000s. Her name was, what was that lady's name? We were just talking about her last night. The lady that killed 5.
I don't know. I don't like to talk about that stuff.
But anyways, she was
that's the man-hating
mind controlled by some cult leader. And they did not hold him responsible for her murdering her children. But
Esther, glad you were here.
They did contribute some of her like extreme beliefs to this one cult leader. I just was watching some of that on, it was on Hulu. So yeah, I mean anything. Oh, that's right, exactly. Andrea Yates, very good, very good. She was in Texas, and so apparently she was following some cult leader, So got to be careful.
Man, we could take a lot from these movies and talk about how it relates to Watchtower.
That's true. We could, yeah.
Andrea Yates in Texas, yeah.
The truth is the lies that they lie. That is the truth. Yeah.
Yeah, awful.
And they say the lies are true. And you believe that they are true.
Yeah, she's on this kick of watching those things right now. And I just, it gives me nightmares, man. I even dreamt about a shark eating me out in the ocean. I couldn't get to the shore.
He dreamt that a shark bit him in half. Yeah. And half of his body was floating. I'm like, wow, that's pretty crazy. I didn't watch anything about sharks, though.
I can't do, man. Yeah. That's just, people hurting each other drives me nuts. I'm like, man, how can somebody hurt another human? It drives me crazy.
You have a PhD on They Live, okay? The movie.
Yeah. She does now.
No, he does.
Maverick.
Yes. I did watch it, though.
Yeah, I watched it several times because I like Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Mm-hmm.
I used to think that wrestling was hilarious, man, because it took a lot of art to do that. You had to be an actor, almost a stunt man.
Mm-hmm.
You had to, I mean, it was a lot of, you had to be everything to be a wrestler.
Yeah, that's true.
You had to know how to take a fall, how to take a punch, and then coordinate who was going to win the match way ahead of time. It was really cool.
Yeah.
And know all the bull crap to talk. That's really made me laugh.
Esther is got to go, I think, she said.
Yeah, I hate that.
Well, thank you, Esther, for coming on. We really appreciate it. We missed you, and we're so glad to see you here again.
No doubt. We were excited to see you.
Thank you for your donations.
Thank you for that.
So much.
But we're just glad you're here regardless.
Yes, you don't have to.
You're part of the family here.
That's all we want. We just like having our peeps.
You were like one of the first people. You, Maverick, Jeff. I mean, y'all were...
And Jane.
Jane?
Yeah. Y'all were like one of the first people on here.
Artsy. Y'all were like that core.
Yeah. I've been wanting to see Falling Down lately.
Dallas?
That one hits close to home for other reasons.
Oh, okay.
Falling Down. I don't know this movie.
I don't either.
It sounds
a movie you don't know. Who said that?
Jeff.
Okay.
I want to order breakfast 1 minute too late, like Michael Douglas, Jeff says. Check out Johannes Graber and Watchtower using his translation. They have a dark history.
That's we were talking about that earlier in this.
Ooh, that's another good one.
The dark
that is. History of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Just look at Aid to Bible Understanding and
but the dark history.
Oh, what's his name?
That would be a good one too.
Oh, come on. He's original too.
Oh, you can't remember.
Joe. Anyway.
But that would be a good one. Johannes Graber and the Dark History of Jehovah's Witnesses with Johannes Graber.
Yep.
That'd be a good video to do.
It's on page, what was it? 1134 and 1269, I think, or 1669, something like that.
For what?
Were they in Aid to Bible Understanding where they talk about
it? It was 1133.
34.
1134.
That's where he found it.
Okay. 1134. Dark History Where New Light Struggles.
Yeah.
That's a good one. 1133, R.C. Kim says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so thank you all coming on today. We really appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and end the live stream and just want to say thank you all so much. We've enjoyed our chat with you. Coco has
definitely
told
much
us
love,
that
guys.
She's ready to eat, so we're going to have to go feed her and our other dogs too. It's dinner time for them and us. So you have a wonderful
remember,
week.
Peace, love everybody around you, and be respectful always. So
yes.
And whatever you got to say.
12 Steps to Happy Family Life. Oh, that's cool. It's the end. And always use your critical thinking skills when you're making decisions.
That's a fact.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next Saturday.
Well, of course. Okay. It's the day it ends in Y.
So we see you guys next Saturday, and hopefully we'll plan some more. Maybe we could talk about like other cults. That'd be kind of cool, huh? And what they have in common with Jehovah's Witnesses.
And we'll talk about other movies too. I'll do a huge deep dive into a bunch of movies.
That'd be fun. All right, guys. See y'all later. Bye.
Peace, love. See you guys with my crooked fingers.